Another beautiful episode. Melanated Elevated. How y'all doing?
What's good, kings and queens? Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a beautiful week. The kids are on break. I know y'all probably irritated by that, but we here, baby. The world is crazy, but we still alive. Every day alive is a happy day, right?
Hey, that's right. That's right. Good positive energy. We just gotta throw y'all some good positive energy.
Take that.
Good positive information. You know how we do. You know we don't play no games when we get up on here making videos. So yeah, let's get into it. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty.
Woo! Repeat that one more time.
When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty.
Yeah.
So we got to do our job as a people because your silence is your consent. The same way back in slavery times when we was getting hung and it was legal to shoot people. If you wasn't one part of them, if you wasn't a white person that was part of the Underground Railroad, then you was part of the problem. It was your consent. So just imagine if every white person was part of the Underground. We was all had the government wouldn't have been able to do something. That's what they scared of, us uniting. Us uniting.
That's the scariest thing. Black people coming together, a black messiah, whatever you want to call it, but just us uniting. And I heard that people in different countries don't even call the United States of America. They call us the states. And they said the reason why they call us the states because we are the only country where we are not united, okay? This country we're terrorists over here, man. Our government is on some terrorist-ish. And as you can see, they don't even care about their own people, which is us. So we're going to talk about it. It's time to rebel, like Lauryn Hill said, rebel. Man, come on, man. If you ain't heard her, listen to her Unplugged. Lauryn Hill's Unplugged, man. That whole CD is fire, man.
It's the truth.
Man, people like her in the industry. That CD is probably like over 10 years old. It was like a live type situation. But at the end of the day, people who are conscious minded have been talking about this. And so we're just she passing on the torch to us and we're just keeping it moving, man.
Yeah, we got to do our job as a people and we got to understand the game plan. Like intelligent people study history because if you study your past, you understand why we in this situation in the present. And if you understand the present, then you understand where we headed. And the overall goal, we got to understand that there's a small group of people who want to eliminate most of the people on this earth. Like it's depopulation is the agenda, and there was a document called the National Study Memorandum, National Memorandum Study Act or whatever. But it was written by Henry Kissinger, who was the 32nd Secretary of State up under Richard Nixon. And he stated, quote, depopulation should be the #1 priority in foreign policy, end quote. And they plan on attacking us through the air, through these chemtrails, through agriculture, through your food, through these GMOs, through reproductive services, through Planned Parenthood, getting you to kill your own goddamn baby. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand that, the powers that be, the government, is running the show right now. And the only way that we can intervene and stop it is just by saying no, not complying. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't got to get out here with a gun and protest and all this stuff. We ain't got to have a 1 million man march. There's 1 million people watching videos on that's people telling the truth. So the revolution is going to be internalized. It's not going to be televised. So
silent weapons for a silent war. Absolutely. It's nothing wrong with you getting strapped and getting prepared, and everything, but you have to be mentally ready. People don't understand this is a silent war. Okay. So it's a war for the mind and people are confused like, man, what's going on? Why are they trying to force all these different mandates and what's going on with the world? Why is there such chaos? First of all, we created this chaos. Let's just get that out the way. Us as a collective humanity created this chaos, okay? And you reap what you sow. So therefore, the way the world was set up, as you want to call it, Babylon and Matrix, whatever word works for you, that wasn't okay. And we created this world. All the child trafficking and the way we were treating the crime rates and just everything that was going on was opposite of nature, okay? Even the way we eat, like you said, we used to eat from Mother Nature. They're cutting down all the trees. If you pay attention, they cut down all the trees, guys, our oxygen that we breathe. Like the Lorax. I know you guys see that cartoon movie, the Lorax. It's ridiculous, man. It's going to get to the point where I truly believe they're going to start charging us for air. Because how are you just going against Mother Nature? And this is how you know this world is being ran by a complete satanic evil people. You know what I mean? 'Cause there's no way that you're cutting down what we breathe from.
Yeah.
I know you guys see it everywhere, man.
Man, the trees take our carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. You know, so what they doing is chopping down the trees and building goddamn 5G towers that's emitting radiation and frequency that's fucking you up mentally, sending thoughts to your head, sending all type of giving you respiratory problems, all that stuff. So, you know, we got to understand that this group of people that's trying to dominate the world, they don't have the same bond with nature like the vast majority of people on this earth. So since they can't absorb sunlight through the epidermis layer of their skin, they try to destroy everything under the sun. Like, and just think, who would even conjure the thought of a nuclear bomb? Like, let me just create something that could just kill everybody on the motherfucking planet. Like, who would think of that? Who would think of even hunting? Like, who black people, we wasn't hunt, like, who, let's go in the woods and just kill random innocent animals that's minding their business. Who would conjure that thought?
Right.
But a demonic motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just flat out, man. Like,
and people in the world that can't fathom these people are this evil. They're like, there's no way in hell they're doing all these different things to try to wipe off humanity. You know,
believe it.
But you better believe it. I mean, robots are able to. I know you guys have seen an article about these robots that can basically procreate now. They took all the amenities from the frogs, every trait from a frog, and now these robots, and they're making it seem like this is normal. You guys have to understand, they are trying to wipe out humans, okay? It's not about race. It's serious now.
They're trying to wipe out everybody.
You know what I mean?
You know, but if you melanated, you Hitler's number one. You number one. But overall, they trying to get rid of anybody that's willing to stand up against this oppressive ass, dumb ass system.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
complete tyranny.
Yeah, it's complete tyranny. Same shit that happened in Germany. You know, and people don't understand, like, Hitler, before he was throwing people in concentration camps, he had to roll a propaganda ad out, and it took like about 2 years, like how we've been 2 years into this media pandemic, whatever, man. So it took a couple years to desensitize people to what they was actually going to do. You know what I'm saying? So when they was actually rounding people up, putting them in there, it was boom, they already knew they had us, or had them. So what we got to do is change the course of history. The mass not comply. We not doing this. We not doing this. And
like my boy Ralph Smart said, people don't understand when you're sitting back and you're not doing anything to help. Whatever you can do to help. Like I said, you don't have to get on here and make videos, but whatever you can do, just by saying no is you doing your part. Because what happens is bad things happen to good people that don't do anything. Let me repeat that. Bad things happen to good people that don't do anything. When you sit back and you just comply and you say yes, 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 then you're a part of the problem. You know, that's what people don't understand. That's why we have to keep telling you guys this, man. Now is the time to be bold and grow some kahunas. You know, it's time to get out here and do something, okay? They're moving. These people are not playing. They do not take a day off. These evil people that run this world do not take a day off. So once you realize that, and you realize this is not going to stop, you got to wake up one day and see, I got to do something, man. I got to do my part, man.
Yeah. And even if it just means, you know what? Today I'm not going to eat. I'm going to stop with the GMO food. I'm going to stop eating chicken. I know that the food ain't real. That there ain't none of the fruits ain't got seeds in it. When the last time we seen a grapes and watermelons with seeds in it? You know, it's a damn shame. You know, these alkaline foods that they destroying, so we can't receive the proper nutrients and the proper stimuli to get our bodies going. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop with the GMO foods. We gotta stop hanging around toxic people. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you know, because all they gonna do is just stop you. You know what I'm saying, from reaching your highest potential. I said that in the last video, but it's food. We got to eliminate the food, the toxic people, toxic music, noise pollution. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why everything you hear on the radio is negative. Everything you see on the news is negative. You know, any catastrophe or any tornado, like the shit that just happened in Kentucky and Tennessee, you know, they magnify it. They magnify whatever's going on, and they don't show you anything positive. They not going to tell you about the hundreds of thousands of people that's homeschooling their kids and getting their bodies together. Women and men that's getting their muscle up, losing their weight up. Man, they ain't gonna talk about. Don't nobody want to hear that.
These evil people are too busy getting us focused on complete chaos. They're creating complete chaos to get us prepared for the metaverse and for this fake augmented reality. Okay, you got to understand. Watch Ready Player One. Watch Demolition Man. The what's the system called in China? The social credit system.
Social credit,
where the guy got in trouble by a robot for cussing in the streets. They're getting us prepared in every way to hate reality so you can get into this virtual reality. Okay, it's called desensitizing, preemptive programming, whatever word you want to use.
Yes,
and this is what's happening. And if you look at games like Minecraft and Roblox and all that, our kids are already damn near in the metaverse. Okay?
Kids already ready.
So now is the time to detach. I keep on seeing people saying, "Oh, I'm not going to be a part of this," but if you cannot start to detach now, you're going to be caught up in it.
Oh, it's a wrap.
They're strategic. It's a strategic tiptoe. They're not going to just pop up one day and be like, it's the metaverse. They're going to strategically keep tiptoeing, show you the logos, and the next thing you know, you're going to be in it. So you have to start detaching, okay? Watch these movies, man. Ready Player One. It's in Columbus, Ohio, for God's sakes. The year 2045.
Yeah.
And we watched the movie last night with the kids, and literally the reality was called the Oasis. But the metaverse was basically starting in 2025, okay? So this is not a joke, guys. You got to understand. Detach.
Yeah, this artificial, because while we sitting up in the house on this virtual reality, you know what I'm saying, the powers that be's over here taking over up all the land in our real reality and destroying everything in our real reality. So it's going to come to a point where we ain't got shit but the virtual world. You know what I'm saying? And what you think you going to be eating while you sitting up in, you know, and they're talking about basically the only thing that you can't do in the metaverse is use the bathroom and sleep. So you going to work, everything, man. They buying land on the metaverse already.
They literally want us to be human batteries. Like I said, if you watch The Matrix and you remember the scenes where they were just completely batteries. They're just, it reminds me of like,
that's a good,
yeah, it's just complete an energy source. They don't want humans to be human anymore. That's why they're so pressed on going after our DNA, after our soul, as he broke down in the last video, man. This shit is real. And our people cannot fathom the fact that they're going after our souls. When you tell somebody, like, well, I got the jab and I'm still alive, it's not going to be that quick. You got to understand what these people are trying to do, okay?
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched that last video, once again, about the DNA, please watch that, because these people have an agenda and they are not going to stop until they fulfill it.
Right.
Period.
We got to understand, the sun. And people wonder why it seemed like time is just flying by. Like, damn, it's already December. It seemed like the year all. Look, the closer we get to the Aquarian age, we got to understand that the sun is emitting photons, not protons, but photons at such a rate that it's speeding up our reality as we know it. You know what I'm saying? The sun is heating up. Scientists say that it's the hottest that it's ever been in recorded history. You know, so we got to take this as serious, and it's unlocking our DNA. You know, so we have to eat. We got to start by eating right. We can't eat GMO foods no more, because the light cymatic frequency from the sun is not going to be able to circumnavigate through your chakras and through your neurological systems and unlock, you know what I'm saying, the DNA that's been locked away. You know, so they talking about this, and again, this is about genetic annihilation. We got to understand the United States Census Bureau said that by the year 2040 or 2042, that the United States is going to be mostly brown. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't borrow this country. They took this mother. They're not giving this shit back. So this is why they said, like, look, man, we trying to kill y'all through the air, through the water, through the food, through the reproductive system, through all, but the shit's not working fast enough. So what they trying to do is like, look, we just gonna force this on everybody and make you think it's about your health. You know what I'm saying? And another way to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and get you to destroy yourself. Like, so we ain't got to.
Right.
So,
and they just keep changing. Like they said they keep changing the goal, moving the goal. Like, it's like playing football and you think you about to score a touchdown or kick a field goal, whatever you want to say. And they keep moving the goalposts. Like,
hold up.
You almost had it. Remember that commercial? Up, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that. Like, it's like they keep changing it. In 2020, this supposed jab was supposed to flatten the curve or whatever they were saying. Now they say in 2021, now they're saying that basically it's going to stop the symptoms. And now they're saying it's not going to even stop the symptoms from coming. It's literally not doing anything. It's not preventing anything at this point. If you're not researching
the Omicron, the moron, the Delta. So what happened to Delta? Like, so we ain't getting, so Delta ain't even the issue no more. That's
I mean, the way they're creating these fake variants is so ridiculous at this point. It's like you cannot still be believing this shit. It's like a comedy hour at this point. Like, it's ridiculous.
Man, we under a spell, man, and we gotta break it. You know, so time is of the essence. We can't be wasting time. We made a video about time is the new currency. We cannot waste time because we ain't got that much time left. We ain't got that much time
So it's
left.
time to rebel, man. Like I said, if you don't know about 1984, watch George Orwell's 1984.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, it's so many different people out here that have told us what's coming, okay? They're trying to replace humans with robots. They want us completely connected to AI. If you don't see it at this point, then I don't know what to tell you, man. So it's time to wake up and rebel. Because when they were putting tyranny on us, we're going to be in a totalitarian society. It's going to be a mess where we don't have any control, and you even speaking your mind is unheard of, literally. Yeah. So if you gotta make it a choice, okay? Either you're gonna follow everything they say, or you're gonna wake up and say no. How many different ones are you gonna have to get before you're like, okay, I'm sick of this? Okay, how many? It's like a lifetime subscription to these goddamn shots. Like, what is going on right now? You know what I'm saying? It's getting ridiculous at this point, man. So we love you guys, and we just want you guys to understand that you cannot keep saying yes to everything. It's not going to stop. We're not going backwards. I told you, this world is chaotic. We're going into a whole new age. We're shifting. We're ascending. So get with it or you're going to be lost. You can't sit back and just wait and think nothing's going to get better, because it's not. So we just want you guys to just stop complying and just, man, do what you're going to do to help out, period. Man.
We understand everybody ain't meant to wake up. Everybody ain't going to wake up. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, when you've been programmed your whole life to believe, you know what I'm saying, these people on the television, these Caucasians, these coon Negroes that's, you know what I'm saying, like speaking with conviction. They speak with conviction and they're trained to look at the camera directly in the eye, and they, you know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, when you've been watching that your whole life, you can't help but just be like, man, like, but they're right. Like, you see everybody like saying, nah, man, but you know what I'm saying, you've been psychologically, it's not in your nervous system to rebel. Like, you know, it's not in you. So we understand, like, it's mental, and only the strong gonna survive. So
only the fittest of the fittest, man. I love, check out Dr. Moonby if you haven't checked her out, man. Like she says, only the fittest of the fittest of the fittest mentally will survive. Okay, this is not a game anymore. Spirituality is everything. I'm gonna keep saying this in every single video. You have to go within and find your God. Find God. We are a part of God, but you have to find yourself. And that's the only way you can truly change this and break free of this matrix. Because once you get back, once you change yourself and you go within, the collective is changing. It's like a micro of the macro. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important for you to better yourself, and you're bettering the world. If you knew better, you do better, man. So we ain't gonna keep it too long. We just want you guys to rebel. Start saying no. As my boy David like would say, no more acquiescing, man. It's time to say no, man.
Get your mind right. Get your mind right.
We're always here for y'all. Once again, if you ever need somebody to talk to, we always here. We're going to always keep going. Before they shut this ish down and they censor us for good, we're going to keep going, okay? So, melanated and elevated, man.
And even then, when they shut this down, we still working. Hey, we got another. Hey, let's get it.
Absolutely.
They ain't stopping nothing.
And we creating a website too, by the way. I'm getting that set up right now.
Yeah, we working, man. We already tested. Look, we got to stay 2 steps ahead, man. We playing chess right now.
Oh yeah, before we go, I want to throw in here too how they're also trying to keep us trapped in this damn country too. I know you guys seen about how in Ghana you have to have be V'd up to actually even go to Ghana now. So these guys are moving. We keep on telling you guys, time is a new currency. These people do not take a day off, so you shouldn't be taking a day off either, man. So wake up.
Let's get it.
All right, peace.